Hey, how's it guys? Alright, so in this video, we're going to learn how to tackle this data interview question called monthly percentage difference. Now, this is actually pretty popular problems across many different companies. And especially if you work in retail like Walmart or Sam's Club, then you're almost guaranteed to see a problem similar to this. Now, from the description, give me a table of purchases by date. Calculate the month-over-month percentage change in revenue. The output should include the year, month, date, and here's the date format that we need to present. And percentage change round to the second decimal point, and sort of from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. The percentage change column will be populated from the second month forward and can be calculated as. So here's the formula to calculate the percentage difference. And we have a single table called SF transactions. So let's go back to the description. If we examine this statement here, the output should include the year, month, date. And from the source table, we have the date range for every single day. And that means we need to, first of all, summarize the source table by year and month only. Alright, so let's do this. I'm going to come out line 8 here. And we run the query, okay. Alright, so I'm going to name the dataset as dataset. Then I want to create a column that returns the period. So basically, I want to return a column giving just the year and the month. So here, let's do this. I'm actually going to import a function module. So from PySpark.sql, I'm going to import, actually this should be functions SF. And to calculate the difference, from the PySpark.sql module, there's a class called window. So the window class basically serves kind of like a partition object. So if you ever worked with Windows function before, you have the partition by statement. And the window class is basically a representation of the partition by unity. Alright, so here let's do dataset.wait column. And I'll name the column as period. Then I'm going to format the created as field using dates format from the column created as. And I want to format to year and month. I'm going to name this to dataset. Alright, so let me take a look at the output here. And we now have the period right here in the last column. Now we can do the summarization. So dataset.group by. I want to group by period. And actually this should be lowercase because I'm not using pandas. And I want to aggregate based on, so this is going to be using the sum function. And I want to aggregate by value. And because I remember there was a class that we need to sort the data set. And so from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. So here I need to insert the order by statement or order by function. I'm going to order by the period column and to pandas. Alright, so we now have the summarized data set with each period and the total value. And then we name the column as value. Now we need to figure out how we can calculate the percentage difference between the current month and the following month. And this is probably the most difficult part. So I'm going to name the output as dataset2 for now. Now in PySpark, I'm going to create my partition object. So using the window class, I'm going to insert the order by statement. Actually, we don't even need the order by here, because if we perform the partition using the order by function here, the data set is already sorted by whether the partition column that we specify. In this case, will be period. Then we can populate a new column with the following month's value. So let's do this. From dataset2 weight column. And I'll name the new column value, next period. And we can use the lag function. And it's going to be dataset2. And want to push the value by one row. So here I'm going to specify the column followed by the offset value, and it's going to be 1. Over. Then we're going to insert the partition grouping. And I'll name this as window dataset, maybe something like that. Now if we print window dataset to pandas. Now from this value next period column, we can now easily perform the calculation. This month's revenue minus last month's revenue times 100. Now from window dataset, I'm going to name the column as percentage change. And the value is going to be this calculation right here. So it's going to be window dataset. And we're going to take this month's revenue, which is going to be value minus last month's revenue. Should this be value previous period, not next. And divide by value from previous period and time 100 to pandas. Oh, let me take a look. Alright, so I think I have a extra parenthesis somewhere. Let me take a look. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so that was the issue. Now if I convert the result set as a pandas data frame, and we now have the percentage change in the last column. And I'm going to store the output as solution. Now we can return, let's see, the output should include year, month, date. We have that, and round to the second decimal point. And sort of from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, we have that as well. Okay, so we just need to return these two columns, period and percentage change. But here notice that I forgot one more thing. I need to round the output to 2 decimal places. So here we can use the round function to the second decimal places to pandas. It was number close. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so we now have something that we can use. Now from solution, we're going to grab period and percentage change to pandas. I was saying that, okay, so here I have a typo. This should be solution. And here I need to take out this to pandas function. Right, so looks like we now have the final output out is most likely is going to be the answer. But let me just double check. Make sure that I have everything correct. Okay, so I think this looks pretty good to me. Now let's go ahead and click on check solution. And it looks like my answer is accept. Alright, so this is going to be everything I'm going to cover in this lesson. And hopefully you guys find this video useful. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.